Hi, I'm my quant friends. So today we'll be discussing something called Donchian channel breakout. I'm pretty sure you've heard about Donchian channels, but I've created a strategy which creates some spectacular results like these in many of the stocks like Facebook, JP Morgan, Procter & Gamble, it's taking a while to load, Visa, Barber, Microsoft. So anyways, let's start the explanation of this Donchian channel breakout. So what's a Donchian channel? So Donchian channel basically measures the highest high of a specified number of days and the lowest low of a specified number of days. So that's the upper and the lower lines. So basically I've created 20-day high and 20-day low. Now, if you can look here, I've created an array of 1 day. So basically what it happens is that it calculates the highest high from the previous day, not from yesterday or today. I mean, not from today, but from the previous day. So there's a reason why I'm doing that. I'll come to that in a bit. Now, then the midline is drawn, which is the average of H1 and L1. That's the LO line that you see in the middle. And then we have actually filled it with the blue color, and that's, we use the fill function, and you use the plot function to plot the line, and then we use the overlay equal to true, so you can see it on the graph. Now, I'm gonna show you the entry strategy, which is pretty simple. When the close is greater than H1, then we enter. Now, why am I using the close? Many people would say if the Donchian channel is creating a higher high, then you might as well enter. This is where I am quite intelligent. I'm not bragging myself, but close gives you confirmation that the market has officially broken that previous high. This is where the high of the previous day becomes important because it's not the present day high. So if you put the present day high, what happens is that you won't get a long signal because the close will, you see here, the close is lower than the high of the present day. So technically you won't get a signal there. So that's why I created the high of the previous day. So for example, here, the high of the previous day is right, high of previous 20 days is here, and the close is above that, and hence we've got a long signal on the next day. So that's why we created the high from the previous day, or the array of 1. So that's essentially the entry signal. If the close is above the high of the 20 days prior to that, we enter long. Now, what is the exit? That I'm not going to give it away that easily. I have given my idea. The code is available in the description box, but I want you guys to take it as a challenge and think which one will be the ideal exit for your strategy, and then come to my idea and see, okay, this is what he thinks, so maybe I can do that one, or maybe I can tweak it. I can tweak the number of days. Maybe it's 20 days can become 30 days or 40 days. It's up to you. Now, let's try this results in other stocks. Now, let's see it in Walmart. I want to give you a heads up on how you calculate this. Make sure that you change the settings to 100% equity, because if you put it to contracts or USD, you'll get a completely different result. So make sure you change the order size to 100% equity so that the results are on par with the results that we get. J&G, HD, Tesla, so Apple. So all these stocks is performing well, but the only drawback in many of these is the drawdowns are quite high. So people who have done my course know how to tweak this to reduce the drawdown. So I'm not going to go deep into it, but visit our website. You can download more free strategies there. We've got 10 strategies in our course, which are backtested over 25 plus years. So we've covered crude oil and Bitcoin, and as you can see, we have minimized the drawdowns as much as possible in all our strategies, because drawdowns is it takes a toll on you as an individual. So when you see the drawdowns go down 50% or 24% or something, 50% is hard to digest. For example, if you have $100,000, you're losing like $50,000 if you have a 50% drawdown, which will be really difficult for you to stomach. At 30% is still okay, but when it crosses the 50%, it kind of gets a bit naughty. Feel free to tweak it, tweak the strategy. You tweak this 20 days to 30 days, 5 days, 40 days. It's all up to you, really. You can even use the midline as a strategy. For instance, the close can be higher, and then once the market pulls back into this, then you go long. So you can use that as a efficient strategy as well, and backtest and see the results. So this is what separates the crowd. So I published a video, RSI divergence Pinescript code, and I gave a few challenge for those traders there. A few of them took it really well. So for example, this RKN998, he's going to backtest with MA as the filter of the signals, and that's a really good idea. You know, he's really in the right direction. He can come up with really cool ideas. The other person here, IL Don 1, again, shout out to this guy, because this guy created the sell side as well, because in the RSI divergence code we only created the buy side. So this kind of improves his quantitative skills, has improved his thinking, and he's going to come up with even more great strategies like I did. And that's what I want all of you guys to do. I want all of you guys to come up with your own ideas and your own strategies. Take this as a template. So in this, the challenge being the exit. So once you find your exit, code it, and then you check out my exit and say, you know what, this is what he thinks it works. But that's a good thing about backtesting it. It's not like some opinions about some YouTube gurus who show some charts. This is like real results, real strategy results, which you can backtest and which you can see and which you can apply in your trading. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a great day. Feel free to leave a comment and I'll respond as quickly as possible.